Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, meanwhile, has called for a serious and sincere talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi on burning points like Kashmir. I'm quoting him exactly here. In an interview to Dubai-based Al Arabiya TV, Sharif said that Pakistan has learnt its lessons after 3 wars with India and stressed that now it wants peace with its neighbour, that's India. Let me now go across to my 2 guests who are joining us here on the show. VB Soni, former ambassador, and Waqas Azim, senior reporter from 24 News Channel from Islamabad. Ambassador Soni, coming first to you, sir. Why, as per you, has Shehbaz Sharif reached out by way of making this statement to a TV channel?
Well, there are 2-3 reasons for that. First and foremost is the economic situation that prevails in Pakistan. They are without any funds. They are going with begging bowl to all the international agencies wherever they can get something out of it, and other friendly countries, particularly in the Gulf. I mean, he was in Saudi Arabia and then in UAE. So his purpose, therefore, is to reassure also the investors who he is trying to attract in Pakistan, that we are taking steps to normalize situations so their money or investment which comes in will be safe. That's the second reason. And of course, the third reason is they want to break free from the Pakistani army's control over policy decisions which the government would have been taking, but for the fact that there was unwritten control over them. Apart from that,
right.
Pakistan also feels that these many years, what has happened is that absolutely no movement, and it is because of their conditions at home. They are very unstable. They have army tried Imran Khan and then again shifted him out. So this is the reason why they feel let's now take things under our control now that there is a new army chief. So let's try and see if we can bring some normalcy, some civilian rule in order to bring some semblance of normalcy, particularly in attracting foreign investors and giving confidence to them that their money will be safe once they come.
Okay. Waqas, I want to know from you, how has the statement been received in Pakistan, first of all?
Well, Pakistan's Prime Minister, Mr. Shehbaz Sharif, has given an important and very significant statement because all the political parties here in Pakistan wants peace with India. Pakistan government has repeatedly in past several times has offered India to start talks with Pakistan and especially remove the barriers between the 2 countries. Now the latest statement from Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has also indicated that there is one and major barrier between the 2 countries, and it's the India that has changed the demography of Indian occupied Kashmir in August 19. Now Pakistan wants to restore the Indian occupied Kashmir status before August 19, and all the political parties here in Pakistan wants that India should initiate the process of talks between the 2 countries so that the situation between the 2 should normalize and
But Waqas, how have political parties reacted to it? How have other political parties reacted to it? We know the background and what Pakistan has been saying on the issue, but how have other political parties responded?
Yes, Pakistan People's Party chairman and the Foreign Minister Bilal Bhutto Zardari has also welcomed this statement, and the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman and the former Prime Minister Mr. Imran Khan has repeatedly talked about to start negotiation between the 2 countries. Even when he talked with his supporter, he wants that there should be peace between the 2 countries.
All right.
So
I'll interrupt you there, Waqas, because there are 2 points here, and I want to go across to Ambassador Soni. Sir, first of all, India has very categorically said that terror and talks can't go together. So is that stand going to change? Because we haven't seen terror stopping from Pakistan.
Well, let me clarify one point at this stage. Of course, the Pakistani Prime Minister has offered to start negotiations and discussions with India on a whole range of issues, particularly Kashmir, as that is their favorite topic. But did you know that there was subsequently a statement by the Pakistani Foreign Office which put some conditionalities? And the conditionalities are that India must revoke the Article 2019 and Kashmir should once again be a state with its own right. So if you start putting these conditions, there is no way we can go forward to carry on the discussion. I think it is possible that there was again an army hand, because the statement which he made in UAE was probably not liked by some of the politicians and certainly by not the army. So to damage control, perhaps there was a statement made by the Pakistani Prime Minister's office saying that we will obviously welcome this, but we must also make sure that the action taken by India in 2019 will be taken back, and then only things will move forward. So
Ambassador
to my
Soni,
mind,
on that point, sir,
yes.
you know, the trade was unilaterally stopped by Pakistan at that time, and there is now a perception, understanding that it has only harmed Pakistan, hasn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, it is for everybody to see. After all, you know, there is a possibility India could import a whole lot of things, because there are certain requirements which we have, which Pakistan is very much within the capacity to supply. But because of the ban on trade, that things are not happening. So trade is happening, but through third sources. So they want that it should be direct dealing with them, and India can also provide certain very strategic items for their economy and their industries, etc. So that is what they are trying to do. That if the talks start, a certain normalcy comes, and the trade interaction is reintroduced, then it will be for the benefit of the Pakistani economy more than anybody else.
All right.
India is fine. I mean, we are doing so very well. But they don't want to be in the same state as Sri Lanka is today, because their coffers are totally empty. So they're going all around wherever they can possibly get some assistance.
All right. Last 30 seconds left. Waqas, I also quickly want to know what has been the reaction in Pakistan to the sanctioning of Abdul Rahman Makki? All right, I don't think...
Well, Pakistan government is looking at the recent decision made by the international community, and Pakistan has assured the international community that... Yes, Pakistan has already assured the international community that it will not tolerate terrorism from any element, and it has given some assurances at the Financial Action Task Force platform as well, and the international community is recognizing the Pakistan's efforts to eliminate terrorism, and especially the terror financing from the country.
All right. We'll leave it at that. Waqas Azim as well as Ambassador Soni, many thanks for joining us here on this discussion.